What's up, guys? This is Devonte, aka Triple S Vonte, and I just had to talk about this real quick. So apparently, we got leaked audio of a fan or so-called fan basically calling the police over WrestleMania weekend. Now we don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. About CM Punk allegedly pushing him, and basically he basically described the situation as he was waiting for wrestlers or whatever at the MGM hotel, and what wound up happening was he ran into Punk, and I guess he tried to get an autograph or a picture with Punk, and Punk basically brushed him to the side. Now this fan or so-called fan was waiting for Punk at allegedly he said around 12:30 a.m. and it's just like, what person in their right mind will wait for a person at 12:30 in the morning, literally 12:30 midnight, to get an autograph or something from somebody that literally you said he looked upset. So your bright idea was to go up to somebody that was upset visibly in the face, and your idea is, hey, I'm gonna go up to him and ask him for an autograph, and then he probably didn't even push you, probably just brushed you to the side, and yet you wasted police resources and what have you on, you're not hurt or anything like that. He brushed you to the side and you felt the need to call the police for what reason? It just boggles the mind how sometimes like these fans or what have you would just, act so entitled to an autograph or a picture that makes no sense. You didn't say if he said anything to you, so I'm just gonna assume that he just pushed you out the way so he could just walk by. It's just like, sometimes it's just like, sometimes people don't even want to admit that they're wrestling fans or anything like that, just because like you hear stories of this and it's just what the hell. And it's not just this instance, it's just the instance where the guy was visibly like, putting his phone inside of AJ Lee and Bailey's faces, and you can visibly see like Bailey tell him to get away and what have you. And it's just, the fans talking about, oh, he wants a an apology from Punk, but where's the apology to AJ Lee and Bailey? Where's their apology at? You visibly put a camera in their faces and what have you, and it's just like, oh, I'm a wrestling fan, so it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. This is like basic human like intellect at this given point, where it's just like you have to know how to read the room and not make people feel uncomfortable. And it's just like it's just, these people are just socially just freaking awkward, man. That it's just like, what are you doing? Like if you see a wrestler or something like that, you say, hey, can I get an autograph or a picture, and they say no, okay, just go about your business. Don't hound these people for a fucking autograph or a picture where it's just like, you're so entitled to it that it just comes across as this, what the fuck, dude. It's just like, I just don't understand it. And where the fuck was security at this given point? It's like you know that people are coming in for WrestleMania weekend. Why is there no security around for these people? It's just like, what if this fan wanted to fight after that? What if this fan was one of those people where it's just like he gets touched, then he like attacks CM Punk or something like that? Let's just say this was Saturday night or what have you, right? What happens to the main event of Sunday? You know what? It's just I don't get it. Where is security at? Why are you not having security for your superstars? It just makes no sense. And it's just like, going back to the guy that called the police, it's just like, dude, it's 12:30 midnight. Why are you waiting for somebody to get an autograph or a picture? Like, I just don't understand. These wrestling fans just act so freaking entitled that it's just like, it's just, it just boggles the mind sometimes. These people are too socially awkward. Go outside, do something, meet people, talk to people, get to know someone. It's just, you can't be socially awkward your whole life. You have to know how to read the room. I just don't understand it. And it's just like that, like, it's just been so many cases of this shit where it's just like, fans are hounding wrestlers and stuff like that, heckling them to get autographs and everything, because you feel like you're entitled to getting something from them. It just makes no sense. You had Rhea a couple of months ago getting freaking mobbed by fans. You had freaking Orton and people showing up to wrestlers' houses, Rhea and Orton's houses, and freaking wrestlers being stalked like Roxanne Perez and what have you. And it's just like, how long before something actually fucking happens to one of these wrestlers? It's just, I feel like they should always be protected at all times, like especially like WrestleMania events and SummerSlams and everything like that. Have security on tap. It's just like, why are fans mobbing the fucking the lobbies of places and it's not getting cleared out so wrestlers could freaking get out and be safe and all of that stuff. You had freaking Orton and McIntyre getting hassled by fans, but it's crazy because Orton and McIntyre handled it very freaking like, I commend them, but Punk tells you every which way he does not like fans. He does not like fans at all. Like, the dude's freaking song Cult of Personality has a whole lyric in there that legit says, I exploit you yet you still love me. What are we getting at? Why are you the victim in this? You're not the victim. Stop having the victim mentality where it's like, if a wrestler doesn't do what I want or doesn't do what I say, it's just, oh, they're the bad guy and I'm the good guy. You're not no vigilante, anything like that. You need to learn how to read the room and know how to interact with people and know when to do things and when not to do things. It just makes zero sense. Like, my God. And I just always shudder to think, like, one of these wrestling fans might just get a little bit more edgy and just start attacking to get what they want. It's just, I hope, I'm knock on wood, because I don't want that to like actually happen to anybody, but it's just like WWE has to do something about these instances. Now, I don't fault Punk for any of that stuff or anything like that. Like, I wasn't in the theater, so I can't, like, I wasn't in the hotel, so I can't, right, say, like, what I saw or anything like that. I could only go off of what I visually, like, what I heard or whatever. But it's just like, the dude can't even describe Punk right. He didn't know what his name was. He described some other build, which is just weird. Like, you're a legit fan, but yeah, that's why I say the so-called fan, because he doesn't even know what Punk's name is. The lady asks him, like, what's Punk's name? What's his name? And he doesn't even know his name is Phil Brooks. He doesn't even know that Phil is like still at 6'1" or whatever. And he said Punk looked like they didn't want to say look drunk or high or anything like that. And there's a guy that legit had a whole like straight edge society thing going on like a couple years ago and what have you. It's like, you're a fan, but yet you don't know any of this stuff. I think he was a guy in the lobby waiting for wrestlers to have them sign things so he can sell it on eBay. That's what I think it was. That's what I think the whole instance was. Like, I could be 100% wrong what I'm saying right now, but I think he was just waiting to get an autograph so he can sell it on eBay. Now, I could be 100% wrong. This is what I think. I'm just saying that, but I just think like WWE needs to start intervening in this stuff and getting these guys some security on events like that. And honestly speaking, I hate to say this, but I think wrestlers should start looking into like having like security with them at 24/7. Like, I know they want to live lives and everything like that, but when you're a public figure and what have you, you have like crazy fans that would do anything to get an autograph from you and make you out to look like the bad guy in every situation and play the victim. I don't think it's too much to just like, have some security on tap and just like chip into your own pockets to get like some private security. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I just had to get that off my chest. It's just like, I just dislike this thing where it's like, these fans just sit up here and they just play the victim in every situation. It's just like, should Punk have put his hands on anybody? No. I would 100% say no. But sometimes, like, you don't want to push a person to, like, you don't want to push that person because you never know truly how that person's going to react to anything. And it's just like, Punk has always been known to be a hothead and just, poorly tempered and what have you. Why would you want to, like, force somebody like that? It's just, I see it from the fans' perspective where it's like, oh, this is Punk, I gotta get my autograph, I gotta get my picture, what have you. But at the same time, it's just like, you have to know how to read the room, dude. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay out the way. And that's it. Stay safe, stay out the way, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And take care of yourselves too. Thanks for watching.